shine so bright. Just know that this is right for you. Oh, for you. Now the sun is shining bright, the stars come out at night. My heart is full and bright for you, because the stars glow at night and always shine so bright. I hope this is the best day of your life, because the stars glow at night and oh, they shine so bright. Just know that this is right for you. Oh, for you.
Tonight, I wish that I had known I've been sleeping alone, that you can't decide. And it is plain to see that your priorities just do not fit right. I can't reconcile this feeling. Whoa, whoa, 'cause I remember when you had to tea. There is empty space where your body won't stay next to mine. Nothing to embrace but the loneliness of this cold night. Oh, this fever comes and goes. Time slows. But the longer and the more I grow.
GMS. GMS. GMS.
If you're still wanting me, and nothing's in between, cause it's more divine. I can't reconcile this feeling, cause I remember when you had to tea.
No.
Empty space where your body won't stay next to mine. Nothing to embrace but the loneliness of this cold night. Oh, this fever comes and goes.
Nope.
The more I grow.
4.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning. Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about
Sure
to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading
Have
the
an orgasm?
text?
I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't
Never.
do that for you? It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone. It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Key what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. This is gonna be interesting. Monday, September 20th, 2021. Thank you for being here wherever you may be. Facebook, gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Someone talk, please. I knew that was gonna happen. Yep.
Everything okay?
Can't hear a word anyone is saying.
Uh-oh.
Concerned about that the
GMS
whole
starts right now.
time.
Right, hey. It's the morning, gamers.
Okay, well, everything's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. You know, we don't need to be able to hear Bob or, you know, Mike or Sean. No, I can hear you two now. How are you doing, guys? It's good to see you this morning. Great. Okay.
I'm not bad.
Holy cow. It's Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingWarriorShow.tv. It's good to see Downs this morning. Aura, thank you for the host on Twitch. We certainly appreciate that. Jelly is here as well. It's good to see you. Kate Zaid, good morons. You Groggy over on YouTube. It is good to see you. K-Lef is back. Man, you never know what it's like to have somebody until they're gone. Needed you, K-Lef. Need you back in my life. KJ is here this morning. It's good to see you. Kate Zaid was, I think, first. Yep, first at 5:50 a.m. Pacific time today. And there is Downs, the newly... What's betrothed mean? Does that mean you're married?
Yeah.
I think it means you're like promised.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Is it promised or married? Can we get like a clarification on that? Because technically, Downs is betrothed, I believe.
It's engaged to be married.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that's quite it, but
Suck it, Kayla.
there's a lot of matchmaking yesterday. So I woke up this morning at 3:30 a.m. Pacific time, and it was mostly because my son woke me up. But I decided that I needed to catch up on my weekend VODs, and so I watched the first half of Love Royale yesterday, which was on Kiki's stream, and that is where Mike's friend Charlie was making an appearance. I think I made a mistake. So I got there maybe in the final 10 minutes of round one, and whoever the salt person was, Sela,
Yeah.
was freaking crushing it when I got there.
She was. Yeah.
I wish I had seen the first part because Charlie was on fire. So I might have voted for the wrong person.
He's pretty good. That's okay. You know, so here's the funny thing, right? So Charlie's a little mad at me today. because I let him know the reason that Salo won was because I voted for her, not Charlie. So that I was the one deciding vote, and now Charlie's really, really upset with me.
Ooh.
And, yeah, but no, he did pretty good from what I heard. So
There's drama in the Mike household.
so much drama in the MIKE. Kind of hard being CHARLIE.
Jelly, you did very well yourself as well. Downs, I hope that you
did
have
great.
enjoyed all the love that you and VG will celebrate for the rest of your lives. I'm sure it'll be great. So,
We're just gonna talk about that, or we're gonna talk about the other thing that happened.
you can.
Yeah, I mean we can, and as we get into the news, we'll especially talk about it. It's a very themed show today. It's very poignant. I don't know how did you talk to Hefty Wife about all this, about the new tenant in your house?
The funniest part about this whole thing is I'm trying to tell Sean and I talk about this all the time. We bring the wives stuff we make for this show. We're like, check this out. And certainly Sports Talk Wife is a little more receptive to it than Hefty Wife. But we'll show it to him and you'll be like, hey, check this out. I think it's hilarious. And then they'll watch whatever I make them watch, and my wife will look at me and be like, oh, well, that was funny. It's like, you don't really care, do you? So I'm telling her about yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, so basically I'm married to a sheep. And she's like, wait, what did you do yesterday? What did you do? And I was like, I was on a dating show. And she's like, oh, okay. I was like, oh no, I said a mock dating show. And she goes, oh, so you like didn't actually do the live show yet? And I was like, no, it was live. It was just a mock show because, I'm married. I'm not actually looking for anyone. And she's like, oh, well, that's good. And I'm like, yeah, I think so too. She was on Instagram or something like that. I disturbed her. So yeah.
Yeah.
I have my new sheep rug, my real life sheep rug
with all the nipples.
Did we ever confirm that? Kalaf, can you confirm for us? Are there nipples on sheep, or are they referred to as something else?
I'm pretty sure they're teats, but I mean, they're really nipples. So.
All right, so what the hell are we doing in the news then? We got stories about high schoolers and goats. That's from Ben Hooper, who, by the way, tomorrow, 7:25 a.m. Pacific time is the Ben Hooper interview. Okay, so we got that one. And then we're going to bounce over to San Antonio and talk about sheep and officers. And then, what happens when you take one of the sexiest soccer players out there and they get overwhelmed with sheep? I'll tell you that story coming up.
Lots of sheep.
All right, so that was a lot of fun. I got to watch Kate Zaid's Murder Mystery Party. We'll talk more about that. Sean and Mike, I assume you're both queso lovers. Is that a good assumption?
Is it because I'm fat?
I'm just guessing.
That's exactly why.
I don't like sauces.
Freaking queso.
I don't like sauces, and every time I bring it up, I'm like, sauces.
Queso's amazing.
Okay, that's a 1 for 1. Sean?
Yeah, I like queso. I could get down with some queso.
All right, so it's National Queso Day. Okay, and I typed this up, and I go, National Queso Day. What's the best, or where's the best queso? I figured that was a safe question, right? And then I wrote, only for dip or even more, ? And it made me realize the person who doesn't like queso wrote the questions about queso. Like, because they wouldn't have knows more about queso.
Like queso.
Oh gosh, no, I don't like that kind of stuff. Gross.
Yeah.
What sort of even more
I don't know.
did you have in mind?
Pour it all over.
Only for dip or even more. Pour it all over a sheep and see what happens. Hard to get it out of its wool, though, usually.
I don't know. You could exfoliate with it. Maybe it's a good waxing material.
A good mask?
Yep.
Waxing?
Yeah, like when you remove body hair. Using queso instead of wax.
Oh. Okay.
At least Jelly's with me. Thank you, Jelly.
You're with Hefty for waxing with queso, or that you don't like queso?
Please say it's for waxing with queso.
Yeah, Jelly, what did you sign up for?
Jelly, support me. Good morning, Dandy. It's good to see you. Almost forgot the show was on. Well,
Top of the
Wait, it's
moron.
fine.
if you sign up for live notifications on your favorite streaming platform, then there you go. Dandy said, "I can't even eat queso, but I think it looks gross." Part of the reason I can't eat queso is because it looks gross.
It's pretty amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Rocket League.
Cheap.
Queso is disgusting, but I'll try to wax with it next time. That's true. If you think about it, most morning shows have like those fun extra product segments. We could be like, all this time you've been waxing with wax, but what if you should have been waxing with queso? Coming up, Mike O will try to clear his leg hair with queso.
I don't think that would be good for anybody.
No,
Yeah.
that sounds terrible.
It is punch day, which is, I believe, the drink, right? We're not hitting anybody.
Nah, it's definitely you gotta find somebody and just punch them.
Good. Okay. Violence, right? Pepperoni pizza day. Not pizza day, but pepperoni pizza day.
Yum.
I mean, I think this makes sense because we've determined that there's so many days of the days that you have to have, like, each pizza needs its own day now just to make sure that you have enough time for, you know, all the days that you need. So.
Oh, glad I came back. Jeez.
International Day of Peace.
Peas?
Peas?
Peace.
Peas. Yeah.
Damn it.
I like peas.
We're on the same page.
Everyone's favorite
like peas?
favorite garden vegetable, peace.
Are they frozen or
Are they exfoliated
fresh?
peas?
I believe this is referring to fresh peas. It's not like you, it's
Yeah,
not
I don't
like
like canned peas. That's not.
Oh, I was thinking frozen peas for like a later day, you know? It's like we don't really want to use this piece today, but you know, in 6 to 9 months we might need to.
Is that one you that has that really obnoxious car? No,
What?
right? No one changed their car to the one that goes.
no?
Okay, just checking.
Oh no, I think Mike's having like one of those get off my lawn moments. There goes that car again. Making all that noise.
So my neighbors used to have what my wife and kids would refer to as a womp womp car, because when it starts, you know, it goes wah 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 wah, and luckily they traded it in for some stupid looking Toyota. But yeah, those are really annoying. I had a car that sounded like that once, but it's because there was a hole in the muffler. Yeah.
Not on purpose.
No, mine was free. They had to pay a lot for theirs.
John Lennon stayed in bed for 2 weeks for world peace.
Facts. Hashtag facts. Wait, peas are gross?
Oh, peas are disgusting. KJ is so right.
Dude, do you?
Listen, it's not a sauce. It's just a fact. It's the worst vegetable.
That would be Brussels sprouts.
No, Brussels sprouts are great,
Terrible.
especially when they're like all oiled up and salted.
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about Brussels sprouts.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I got it. You know what's a really good way to make Brussels sprouts? You throw them in the trash.
It sounds like a very similar recipe to tofu.
Mr. Trashy really likes Brussels sprouts. Ain't that right, Mr. Trashy? Yeah, I'm sure is. See? Said it. That was great.
Listen, peas get all mushy and stuff. They're just gross. Ugh.
So I don't. The thing about I don't understand the mushy thing, because like, I mean, yeah, if you mush them, they get mushy, but like they're not inherently mushy. They're
They are too. You when you cook them, they just get mushy. Like the moment you bite into them, it's like this.
Do you like any cooked vegetables? Because that's literally what they all do.
No, green beans don't have that texture. Brussels sprouts don't have. Broccoli doesn't have that texture.
Dude, Brussels sprouts are so mushy when you cook them.
Apparently not if you cook them correctly.
Yeah. That's true with anything though. Like
Yeah.
texture can frequently get ruined if you don't cook it right.
Well, so are you saying I've been eating cooked peas wrong this whole time?
Correct.
It sounds like you've been eating overcooked peas. They don't have to be completely mush.
But it's
I'm
like
in a steam.
even like when you first bite into them, they just gross.
They do what?
You heard me.
I've never had a pea go in my mouth before, or anywhere.
All right,
Did I
apparently.
tell you my chickpea joke? That was a good one.
What's your chickpea joke?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't want Ryan to be mad at me. Today.
Okay, didn't know it was that kind of joke. Tune in later. Dandy says, yes, broccoli is delicious. I'd refer to, I'll be sure to refer to all cars as womp womp cars from now on. That's a good strategy.
Only the ones that go womp womp. You can't. It's just not all cars. Yeah. There's two of you, and neither of you can stop that.
I tried. No, that person flew in. Jelly says, I never eat peas as a kid because of her peas. When I started cooking myself, I love them because I don't use cans. Yeah, I just gross. Brussels sprouts, I'm picky, but sometimes I like them, says Jelly.
They're awful.
See, Brussels sprouts got a bad rap because that was the thing growing up. Was like, oh, Brussels sprouts, ooh, gross, they're the worst vegetables. And then I actually tried them. And I was like, oh, these aren't that bad. Especially when they're served with steak.
Their texture though is what gets me. Like I don't like the texture part of it.
So what's the problem with the texture again? Is it the texture part?
It's the texture part. Yeah. Gotcha. Where the texture happens.
Just hanging out in school with Mike.
We're just running each other over. It's all good. Whoa. That guy hit the ball. That wasn't very nice.
I mean, listen, KJ and Jelly, I'll trust you with culinary opinions, and KJ agrees. Anything that's overcooked can get mushy. So.
Oh yeah, that's meat. I guess it's not meat. I guess if you overcook meat, it goes the other way. But yeah. Leafy things that are cooked make me gag. Yeah. Like KJ hit it right on the nose. Yeah. Like leafy, I can't do leafy things when they're cooked. I mean, honestly, I have a hard time with leafy things even when they're raw. Like I can't, anything that looks like a leaf that has like a stem and stuff. I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, but like I can't do it.
Like spinach?
Yeah, like spinach, kale. Like I have to ground the holy bejesus out of it. Collard greens.
I love that stuff.
I like the idea of it, but then I put it in my mouth and I'm like, go. You know, it's just the stem touches your mouth and then I throw up.
I think maybe you're eating leafy vegetables wrong. We need to have a tutorial. Am I supposed to
put them somewhere other than my mouth?
I don't know if you're not supposed to eat that much of the stem.
I don't.
It's a lot of stem, apparently. We're one of life's winners. It is 6:23 West Coast time, 9:23 out on the East. It is 2:24 now for those watching in the UK. I would like to point out this all started because it's International Day of Peace. Peace. We got into vegetables. Has nothing to do with queso, believe it or not. You can eat peas with queso on it. Put some nice collard greens with queso.
That's what my daughter would do. She's like, oh, I'm going to put my vitamins in my milk. And you're like, what? And she's like, yeah, look, now I'm putting my peas in the whatever. And you're like, oh, God, what are you doing?
It's National Fried Rice Day. Fried rice is really delicious. Butter. Eggs. National Care for Kids Day.
Only today. Every other day.
K-A-R-S. Care for Kids. National String Cheese Day.
String cheese.
Okay, does anyone eat string cheese just by eating it instead of pulling it apart?
You gotta. Well, so there's a thing, like a process, right? You gotta bite the top off first, and then you peel it apart, and then you're just like, I'm just gonna eat this, and then you eat it.
Okay, I'll accept that. It is Respect for the Aged Day.
Aged peas? Okay.
You have to respect this thing.
And then eventually it'll be Hug a Sheep Day. Eventually it'll be National Sheep Day, but today is not that day.
You're right. Today is International Sheep Day.
It's not. No. It's a lie.
He's on to you.
Nice try.
Dang.
But it is regifting day in a twist of not fate, but in a twist.
I'm still trying to figure out what you were doing to that sheep in the hot tub yesterday. That was just...
So am I. I don't know. I like how someone asked me. This is back to Love Royale yesterday. Needle was playing the role of a sheep, and we got moved into a hot tub together. And someone asked me after the whole thing was over, "It's like, did you plan that?" I was like, "No, Kiki moved me into a hot tub with a sheep.
Absolutely.
There's no way I could have figured that out." You have to watch Kiki Lowe's VOD. It was fun.
Top of the morning.
It is good to see you, Culty Vibes. Life Facts by Mike O. Today's edition: How to eat string cheese. Go to Look It's Mike O on YouTube. All Mike's life tutorials are there. That's part of it.
You could do a Myco TikTok on how to eat string cheese. That'd be pretty good.
That'd be good.
It's true. I could do a Myco TikTok on a lot of things probably. So getting off my freaking lawn with the stupid womp womp car.
It's not the only news we're going to have today, but it is the news that's video game related. It's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, and to do that, here's hashtag Video Game Expert Sean.
That's already.
Good morning. It is Monday, September 20th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. It's Phasmophobia's anniversary, and to celebrate their anniversary, they have an update coming out, which adds a single-player mode. So finally, everyone's going to get what they asked for, and that's Ryan playing Phasmophobia by himself.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Man,
Is this game the sequel?
The people are so excited.
Gasmophobia? Is this where you like eat beans and queso?
No.
This game is only a year old.
I don't know if it's 1 year old, but this is its anniversary. They revealed in a post on their Steam page information about the update, and it includes a lot of small bug fixes and up to a solo mode. So now you can play a solo mode.
Released September 18th, 2020.
Wow.
1 year.
I would have guessed it's older than
For a
that.
year, that's pretty impressive, yeah.
Well, I mean, because I've been playing it for
Feels
so
like
long.
it's been around
of course.
forever.
Yeah. No, I've been playing this game forever. That's why it feels like it was longer. So.
Yeah. They've also updated the journal. The journal has been overhauled to make use of it easier. It allows players to cross off evidence found and change settings from the pages. Contracts will now mean that the payout amount received for failing a level will be rewarded in terms of the level selected difficulty, while failing a contract will now automatically show you what the ghost type was. They've added new fonts. The VR mute button has been remapped as the pause button for all controllers. Ghost orbs that appear during some contracts will now periodically change position in a room that the ghost is inhabiting.
Wait, I can play this in
But more
VR.
importantly, the most important part is that there's a single player mode, and so we're gonna get to watch Ryan play that. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, there you can play it in VR, but I would suggest not. I
Is it
couldn't
'cause
make it. I couldn't make it past the training in VR mode.
Is it because
So-
of the poop? Is the pooping you
No,
do
it's
of yourself?
It's the door. I was able to make it to the bathroom. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just play on the toilet from now on, and that should take care of it.
Perfect.
I'm like, okay, we're good.
Next news story of the day: Madden 22's much requested scouting update has been delayed. The new features will be included during a mid-October title update. So those who are looking for the scouting update, which was originally slated to come out this month, will have to wait a little bit longer. EA did provide some details about the upcoming scouting update as part of their deep dive on their Madden website, saying that it just needed more time to ensure that the feature was fully ready for fans to experience. They say, quote, "It is important to our team that we deliver what you request at quality. We are taking the time to ensure scouting is polished with some additional testing, and scouting will be available to all players as part of the title update coming mid-October."
What the hell is scouting?
Like you can scout like college players for.
Yeah.
They're adding that into this game.
Yeah. Why not, right?
Listen, that was my favorite part about playing Madden. Like, it's fun to play like 4 games of it, but then it's fun to do all the transactional stuff. So maybe.
Yeah, no, it's getting way more in depth. This article goes on to say that during scouting, players will have control over their scouting department and will be able to hire, fire, and reassign scouts to get the most out of their team. They can be directed toward different regions of the game's scouting map so that fans can get the most out of their scouting experience. EA gives an example of how this might look in game to show how players can test their scouts to their advantage.
I don't think it's worth spending $70 though to play scouting football 22.
But it's just part of the complete package.
Yeah, I don't want the complete package.
Didn't he just say that one of the things he liked about football games was
I just don't want the game.
transaction?
I just don't want to play the game parts. So give me like Madden NFL front office for $30.
Gotcha. This is going to turn into fantasy sports where we play it together and I play the game and you do all of the office stuff.
I play a game every once in a while. So.
And last news story of the day, Jackbox Party Pack 8 is coming out next month.
Oh wow.
That's pretty much it. Just a light news day. There's various games as always in the party pack. Drawful Animate is a new version of Drawful, which introduces animated GIFs that you can create one player at a time, which is a mode that was in Gartic Phone that they're like, hey, we can do that too. Job is a twisted interview game where you get to use other players' answers to score a job. The Pole Mine. Did the music get really weird all of a sudden?
Yeah, it did.
The Pole Mine, which is it's the first head-to-head team game. Trapped in a magical mine with no way out, try to correctly rank your group's poll opinions and escape. The Wheel of Enormous Proportions. It's the ultimate game of trivia and chance. Doesn't everyone love a game with the giant shiny spinning wheel? And then Weapons Drawn, the game where trust is non-existent. Can you hide your murders while solving others? Get ready to point those fingers because everyone but you did. There you go. Jackbox Party Pack 8 coming in October to all of the systems.
I'd play it.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out. Play some on GMS games, perhaps. But for today, always last, and the release, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. And out today, we have Siege the Day out on PC. Siege the Day out on PC. And for the most prestigious award on video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's Name of the Morning goes to also Siege the Day out on PC. They really sieged the day.
Yeah, take that, everyone else.
By themselves.
Second straight Monday.
At least there was a game out today.
They figured it out, right? They're like, hey, we should do this on a Monday. Because then Sean will say it.
It's guaranteed.
Is there a link?
Nope.
Get Rex Siege the Day.
You
You
just
get
have
nothing
to
from us.
Take his word for it.
Just believe. Siege the Day. Out today for PC. Is Steven Seagal in Siege the Day?
I hope so.
Maybe Katie Seagal's in it.
I mean, Steven Seagal was in Under Siege, so.
I couldn't tell, like in their Steam page when looking for like social media links and stuff like that for Siege of the Day. Couldn't tell if this was a mobile game ported to PC or if this was just created by a bot. It's one or the other.
Interesting. All right. Well, congratulations to Siege the Day, out today for PC. You can be a proud owner of Siege the Day by purchasing it on PC, because this is guaranteed to not be our name of the month. I promise you.
And don't bother Googling Siege of the Day. There's just a lot of stuff about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, apparently. Siege of the Day is a Buccaneers fan account.
Oh,
So is this game about, like, Tom Brady?
I hope so. Have you seen Tom Brady? It's amazing. He smells nice.
I think someone should check his avocados.
Can we get an avocado check on Tom Brady,
Take it
please?
as you will.
Name of the month is going to be soon, where we're going to give away May's name of the month. Just really starting to catch up on lost time, chat. Your chance to win whatever it was way back when we named it name of the month. Do we still have names of the month to wait? We reveal them when we give the game away, right? Okay, I remember how all this works. Anyway, follow us on Twitter.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
Yeah, just follow us on Twitter. You'll figure it out. I am Hefty Goof. That is Mike and Sean. It is now 6:36. In this very special sheep edition on Ben Hooper Eve, we tell you about lots of sheep-related stories, but this one's specifically to goats to start. And it is the Ben Hooper story of the day. High schoolers, goats in Colorado. Mike.
What more could you ask for? Oh my. High schoolers help police round up some escaped goats out in Colorado, according to Mr. Ben Hooper from the UPI. Police in Colorado said some helpful high schoolers came to the assistance of an animal protection officer when a herd of goats got loose from a city park. The Boulder Police Department said in a Facebook post that the goats were being used to get rid of weeds at Harlow Platts Park, but they got loose from their pen on Thursday when someone tampered with the electric fence, keeping them contained. Animal Protection Officer Stacy Ward responded to the scene with a park ranger and attempted to round up the wandering goats. The police department said a nearby group of high schoolers came to the duo's assistance and helped corral and leash the animals. After they were back in the pen, they realized 3 goats were missing. Thankfully, they were found at nearby Southern Hills Middle School, where a teacher was holding the bad goats, the Post said. This is a weird story.
Yeah.
If you guys don't want to like mow your grass, you should just get some goats.
You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you?
Well,
What
he was
about a
helping
goat
high
with glasses?
Oh, ew,
So
wow.
he was a bit of like a nerd.
It's not a. I thought maybe it was a rabbit.
It's a studious goat.
Yeah.
Can we get a T-shirt that says "Studious Goat," please?
Studious goat.
Did you share the whole story already?
Yep, that was
Wow,
the whole story.
okay, there we go. It was very succinct today.
Ben's getting a little light on the words, but it's okay.
So we already have an agreement. Tomorrow we're going to play a game with Ben Hooper. So it's not just an interview. It's not 5 questions, but it's going to be fun. So that's 7:25 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. At 8:20 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, we'll play 5 questions with Master Jordy. Jordy's going to be doing a charity stream coming up on Friday. So we're excited about that. Either of you involved?
Yes.
Okay. I can't. I have work. But I was going to participate
I forget
otherwise.
what I'm doing, but I'm doing something.
We'll find out on Friday. During the anniversary stream. I also got super panicked that Scott Chick, I missed Scott Chick's birthday as a birthday coordinator of the birthdays on this show. And
Coordinator of the...
Yep, birthday coordinator of the birthdays. Apparently it's on Friday though, so I didn't miss anything. Scott Chick just celebrated with the family well early, so
Gotcha.
so I would hate to miss the Deputy Cat Petter's birthday, so that would be bad. Good moron to you, Kiki Lo. It is good to see you on Gaming Morning Show.
Kiki Lo, how you feeling today?
How was Romance's evening? Romance. Romance seemed tired by the end of that whole thing.
Yeah, she did. Seemed real tired. And maybe a little sore in the belly region.
There was a lot of laughter yesterday.
There was a lot of laughter. I don't know if Charlie's gonna get invited back to these things though. I mean, jeez.
Right, well, apparently Romance is dead. That sounds funny to say.
That's a little cryptic.
Well, they said that's like that line. They say Romance is dead, but in this case, apparently Romance is actually dead.
Don't be true.
We'll have Romance back from the grave. Next Love Royale.
Oh, is the next one like Halloween theme?
No.
Ghost Royale.
Death Royale. Death Royale with cheese. Oh, I missed.
Death Royale with cheese. Yes, what would you like to order? I'll have a Death Royale with cheese, please. And a side of
Easy
fries.
on the mayo.
Yeah.
Ah, you blew me up.
So in chat, were you at Love Royale yesterday? It'd be good to know exactly how many people understand any of the context of what we're saying.
I think a couple of folks that I've seen.
I know we have, contestants like Jelly is here.
Yeah.
Downs was one of the eligible bachelors as Jin Slinger.
Oh gosh, I blew up.
Caleb, I never have any idea what you're saying. That sounds about right.
Neither do we, Caleb. It's fine.
We are going to get to sports later in the show, but excited because it's Ryder Cup week. So excited for Caleb. I was trying to knock that away. Couldn't do it. They talking about cheese. Good morning, Johnny. It's good to see you on Gaming Morning Show. Yes, technically today is National Queso Day. So we are asking you questions
also
like...
string cheese day, so it's like cheese day.
Could you make queso out of string cheese?
I mean, queso's melted cheese, so
sure.
But does string cheese melt the same way that most cheese does? Because it's just mozzarella, right?
mozzarella cheese.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a pizza before?
Yeah, I've heard of it. They're good.
That's not there. Ironically enough, it's pepperoni pizza day.
With enough preservatives, anything can turn into queso.
That's a very disgusting point.
What are you eating? I'm eating nail queso. Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah, I liquefied nails.
we're talking about like fingernails, because that's real.
Oh, that's way grosser than I was going for. I was talking about carpentry nails, but sure. Oh, don't watch the training video now. Just tell them you had an assignment from GMS.
What's the training video on? I could probably run through it with you real quick.
It will just
All
help
right,
you
so-
take the quiz.
Yeah. What an idea for a safety quiz stream. If you have a safety quiz you need to take, ladies and gentlemen, just let us know. We'll do it for you.
I got notified at
Put up a
work
poll.
that I have to do a wildfire prevention training. And I'm like, I like how we're to the point now where it's like, hey, you work in nothing related to forestry. You don't even work really too close to an actual forest. But we're so desperate to stop the wildfires because, listen, they're a big problem in the Pacific Northwest.
They're real bad.
That we're going to start having you take trainings. Is Smokey going to be there? That's kind of what I want to know.
That'd be great.
Gonna open up the training. It's like, hello, I'm Smokey the Bear, and I will be facilitating this training today. It's like, and I'm just sitting there going like, say the line, say the line.
do the thing.
Only you. Please click next to continue. No. What a cliffhanger.
He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it. He didn't say it.
Say the line.
Uh-oh. That did not go the right way.
KJ said you need to mix it with something else. Alone it'd be a stringy mess.
Like preserved.
Can I mix it with gin? I did like how Downs did pick a character that was based on Jin, because I was very familiar with Jin growing up, so it was right in my wheelhouse.
You and Jin knew each other when you were both kids?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very familiar. There are many Jins that came in and out of my household. It's almost like a new Jin every week.
Kiki's giving her... Kiki, just wing it. Ask them who their favorite legend is. Ask them if they know what noodling is. And then just ask them some other questions.
Yeah, ask them if they were to murder anybody. Because that was apparently a question that Romance felt was appropriate to ask. On Love Royale.
I mean, it's a good question, you know?
Is it?
Sure.
Seems ultra violent, but that was also something that everyone was on board for.
In depth, you know, like, tell me in depth how you would do it and get away with it. Okay, what is happening? Okay, this isn't working.
Oh yeah, thank you, Gaming Morning Show. Tonight's GMS Plays. Very excited about that. Kana and the Kana Bridge of Spirits is going to come out. And this is exciting, right? Because this is launch day again. So second straight week, we have a launch day title.
Yep. Comes out at 9. We start at 9. It'll be great. Or it won't. We'll see.
That's, who knows? It's a wild card. It's 12 hours after the end of this show. So if you're wondering when to start watching. I mean, you could even be like Kate Zaid does, which I think at this point Kate just keeps our chat up from 9 a.m. Pacific time till 6 a.m. the next day. Just has it sitting there to find out what our topic's going to be. I think that's Kate's MO now.
Our show finishes, and at 9:05 she goes, first.
I mean, now that AutoHost is gone, you probably really could just do that.
Okay, is that why AutoHost isn't working? They got rid of it?
Yeah, because they suck. Oh, keep it up, get it in! No! Yeah, I don't know why, but they did.
Okay. 6:47. Thank you for being here. Monday edition of GMS. 9:48 East Coast, and it's 2:48 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of folks in the next 2 days. So we got Master Jordy tomorrow to play 5 questions. Ben Hooper, 7:25 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, Kimberly Palmer of NerdWallet will join us at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. We're going to talk about video games and financial literacy. There's a potential link between those two in ways that you can actually have improved financial literacy in kids based around video games. So,
is a nerd wallet anything like a prison wallet? No.
Just Caleb.
Caleb, don't.
Okay.
Please do not Google that.
You know more about certain things than I think I would have ever expected. Because you didn't even have a job in a prison, I don't think.
Well, I mean, kind of. You know, you can. It's like slang for your butthole.
My job number. Oh, you know what? I lost count.
Prison wallet is your butthole.
May I ask, what does it say under the drawing of Ben Hooper? We'll go to Ben's frequently used Twitter account, which is Ben Hooper Writes. And it's Ben's profile picture. I don't know. I think it says, Maiko is my hero. Is that what you saw, Sean?
Yeah, that's what I see.
Maiko is my hero.
Take a closer look.
According...
Yeah,
that's a really close look.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it says. Also, do you want to see what I discovered on GMS Plays the other day?
Uh-oh.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Oh my god.
Just in case.
It's too much. It's too much. Yeah, Mike's looking behind him to see if there's another Mike back there. Just a Diego. Just a gaming morning lizard.
Diego and some puppies.
NationalToday.com says almost any cheese lover will tell you that the world got a little better the day that chili con queso dip got invented. Chili con queso, or just queso for short, is a delicious cheese dip that finds a home in a great deal of Tex-Mex cooking. There's a good chance you won't find a whole lot of the kind of queso dip that we know and love offered up at restaurants in Mexico, but restaurants all throughout the U.S. serve up this delectable vat of cheesy goodness. So today, on National Queso Day, you can try to go out for queso. You can try to make a new queso recipe. Or, a lot of places on Queso Day, and usually any of the days of the day, may give away free of it. So try to find some free queso today. Steal your neighbors. They're not using it.
We like steal the people?
No, the people's queso. Steal theirs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good moron.
It's good to see you, Gabe Pride. Thank you for the host on Twitch. Quiet I Am Gaming. It's good to see you as well. Thank you for being here on National Queso Day. It's a time for birthdays. This day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, well, please let us know, because we would like to celebrate with you. Hofru's given us the queso is better than guac. I mean, I don't know why we have to be so divisive.
Yeah.
Could we just say queso and guac?
I like queso, but man, guac is really good.
No.
All right, actress Sophia Loren turns 87 today.
Wow. So that's cool. Like, first actor in a foreign language film to win an Oscar for her role. That's a fun fact. Good way to start off, Cleveland.com. I'm not excited for that to keep up though.
George R.R. Martin, the author, turns 73 today.
Do you think the RR stands for railroad?
Railroad?
Like a Monopoly?
Yeah. It's all it can be.
How'd you
Can't
know?
be anything else.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I'll trade you St. Martin's Place and Indiana Avenue for Reading Railroad and George Railroad.
Done.
Okay.
Reading.
Nah, I think it's railroad.
Gary Cole, the actor, is 65 today.
Gary Cole. Okay, that makes it easy. Yeah, Gary Cole appeared in as the boss, Bill Lumbergh, in the 1990 film Office Space. Great. Thanks, Cleveland.com.
Yeah. I may need you to come in on your birthday. Yeah. It's kind of a little macho man in there. Yeah.
All right, well, now that's a bit I want to see. The Macho Man as the boss from Office Space.
Okay, laugh. Write that one down. There's a Mike O TikTok.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Actress Debbi Morgan turned 65. First African American to win a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress. Did that in 1989.
Good job, Debbie.
Actress Kristen Johnston, 54 today.
Wow, she's appeared as a doctor in multiple TV shows. Way to go. She was also on Third Rock from the Sun.
I think I remember her most from that.
That was a good show.
Indeed.
Good show.
John Bernthal turns 45 today, the actor.
Word up. He's great. He was the Punisher. So
Indeed.
good. He's also on The Walking Dead.
Yeah. He taught me, at least, I don't know about anyone else, relatively early in that series, back when I still watched it, that they weren't afraid to just kill like main characters.
Yep.
Because he was like one of the main characters, and they're like, okay, he's dead now. We're like,
Bye-bye.
Whoa.
What?
okay.
Yep. He's a really good actor.
Mm-hmm.
He plays a badass very well.
Actor Aldous Hodge turns 35 today.
Wow, I love all this hockey.
Straight Outta Compton, TNT series Leverage.
Nice. Very good. He's a very good actor.
I
do like him a lot.
I like this name. Singer Philip Phillips turns 31.
His parents are jerks.
Oh, I was like, do you know Philip Phillips' parents? But nope, I'm with you. I got you.
Yeah, no, he's great though. He's saying he won a season 11 of American Idol. I wouldn't have known the season, but I remember he was like doing okay, and then they did the live performances, and he had like a band come out with him, and like a marching band, and it was incredible. And then he won, and now he sings songs.
Only the national anthem.
He also says that you're gone.
There was a player I called a basketball game for when he was in high school. I think he went on to play the University of Washington. Was Andrew Andrews. Same concept.
I do a Michaels in high school. Like you should. The nurse should be able to be like, no, try again. No.
You already used that name on this
Yes.
line. You can't use it on this line too.
Dead birthday to Dorothy Vaughan, 1910 to 2008, was a human computer back for NASA and one of the people portrayed in Hidden Figures, the movie about the human computer scientists for NASA.
Oh.
Died in 2008. I was born in 1910, so nearly 100 for Dorothy Vaughan.
Impressive.
She had a good run.
It's drummer Rick Wolstenholme.
Sorry.
Wolstenholme
Bless you.
of Lifehouse. He's 42.
I
and
love
drummer
Lifehouse.
Jack Lawless of DNCE and the Jonas Brothers. He's 34.
That's crazy. It's also a Moon Bloodgood's birthday. She's an actress. She was in one of the Terminator movies. She's 46. Oh, and The Dream is 45. Yeah, the Dream. I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna have to look him up now. Yeah, crazy.
The Dash Dream. I haven't thought of Lifehouse in a solid couple decades.
I was listening to like one of those like 90 or 2000s like rock stations, and then Lifehouse came on, and I was like, what? Doesn't really fit, but okay.
The Dream is a singer-songwriter, record producer.
Dream.
Helped write songs like Me Against the Music for Britney Spears, Ride for Ciara, Umbrella for Rihanna, Single Ladies for Beyonce,
Wow.
and Baby for Justin Bieber.
Wow.
Baby, baby, baby. Oh. They're pretty good. Young Jock's birthday, too. 41. Young Jock.
All right, this ain't in gaming history. 1999, Sony CEA announced cutbacks in PlayStation 2 shipments due to part shortages in Japan. What's old is
Could you
new
imagine?
again.
Wow. I would never have guessed that could happen.
But then just 3 years later, IBM shipped 10 million Gecko PowerPC processors for Nintendo's GameCube.
Damn, son.
So they recovered, apparently.
They were just hiding them, and they're like, we're not going to give it to them.
You may remember Rare, when it was its own company back in 2002. It was bought by Microsoft for $375 million. But that makes sense why some of the Rare titles, Banjo and Kazooie, were on Xbox Game Pass. So
Kazooie.
Indeed.
in 2004, PlayStation 2 came out with a new slimmer model available in the US in November. Featured a top-loading disc tray, built-in network adapter. It was only 2 pounds and 1.1 inches thick at $149.99. 2004, F-Zero GP Legend came out for Game Boy Advance. The next year, Donkey Kong King of Swing out for the Advance. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks came out for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. And that same year, X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse out for PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
A lot of games.
2007, PlayStation Portable out in Japan was a new version of it for 19,800 yen. And then 2011, Resident Evil 4 came out for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The same year, Gears of War 3 out for Xbox 360. There you go. Let's read this day in gaming history.
Nice. That's a lot out today. Now we can add Siege the Day out to that list.
Jack is here. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for hosting on the show Friday. I never stick around for the whole show because of work, but I took the day off. It was so worth it. That was written to Jellybone. So, Jelly, you did a great job hosting the show on Friday.
Really
Thank you for
good,
doing that.
really good.
Also found out that Gary Cole is Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. So,
What?
That's from Quiet I Am Gaming. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
It was on Adult Swim.
Next hour, 12 popular types of sheep breeds with pictures only we can see. It's going to be from petkin.com.
Oh, gosh.
Also, sports!
Deportes.
Yeah, and lost in all the Love Royale talk. I forgot to mention sports are no longer dumb. So,
No, they're still pretty dumb.
all right, next hour
Most kind of dumb.
is just about 6 minutes away. We'll take a break, come back with more. I think we have to say goodbye to somebody today. Who wants to stay? Who wants to leave?
I can stay for a few minutes.
Okay.
There's probably like 60 of them.
So we'll have Mike for just a few 60 minutes.
Yep.
Sean, do you want to stay or do you want to go?
I gotta go.
He's caring for kids today because that's that day. But only today.
K-A-R-E, caring for kids. All right, we'll be back. Bye, Sean. Everyone say goodbye to Sean. The rest of us will be back.
Sean.
Facebook, Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
We got to bedtime. Bedtime.
Tonight, on I Guess We'll Never Know, we go inside the unsolved case of a sibling rivalry. A misunderstanding between brother and sister that led to destruction.
Mom, have you seen my Furby?
What started as a practical joke turned deadly.
Copia said, my sister tried to convince me that it was based on a witch in the woods near my house. I boiled her Furby in response.
It was premeditated. Turns out, it was third-degree murder.
The eyes and beak melted slightly.
A special GMS event. Furbicide in the forest. Only one Furby was harmed in the making of this promo. Or was it?
The truth is,
You can't kill a Furby.
It's behind you! Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
morning, gamer. Thanks for being here wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. That is Mike. I am Hefty Goof. It is good to see you. Sean had to run. It's very sad. I'm going to cry a little bit, but only on the inside. So.
I mean, you can let it out. That's okay.
Ooh, can I? I miss you, Sean.
Okay, maybe bring it back in.
I don't miss him at all. I'm over it. Whatever.
He's gone. Goodbye.
What happened yesterday? At 7:09 on the West Coast, we have a top 10 list coming up. What the hell happened yesterday? Love Royale was about 5 hours of craziness.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep.
I mean,
that's about all I remember.
Kiki came in here earlier. Kiki's currently watching How to Train Your Dragon or something. But Kiki said that romance is dead.
Poor romance.
Yeah, we killed Kiki's cousin, Romance.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, romance was having a rough go of things. I think she I don't think she realized the people that she had invited onto her show were gonna be as wild as they were. She said, "Hey, this is a it's a R-rated thing, so that's fine." And then people were like, "Ooh," and it just kind of happened.
I think it's fair to say that that Downs did this.
More than that, yeah. I'd give it to Downs.
Yeah, it's probably Downs' fault.
Way to go, Downs.
Downs did say killed her with our hilarity, though.
She may legitimately be dead. I mean, I still have not seen the first half because I was doing Mike things, obviously. So Charlie was in here, and I mean, from what I understand, he wasn't inappropriate or anything. He was just talking about his life.
Well,
people just took it weird.
And it's a great connection too, because one thing I didn't realize was we would have a fellow Toadsuck Arkansas in.
I had no idea. Yeah.
Apparently, it's from the same place as Harry Clarence Styles,
Arkansas's favorite harpsichord player.
That's pretty
figure.
cool. Yeah, who would have known? That was a lot of fun. And then there was a sheep. I sang Gin and Juice.
Yeah, sure did. And then you had some events in a hot tub with a sheep while poor VG sat there and had no idea, I think, what was happening next to her.
Listen, the thing that was the most funny, if I'm gonna be honest with you, because it was a really good time. I got to watch the first Love Royale. Peter from Peterborough was hilarious, right? The thing that I didn't realize was that there was apparently notice of some things that we should be prepared for going into that show. So we get done, and we're talking, I think it's Downs, VG, Needle, and myself, while Kiki's wrapping up the show. And someone said something about, like, getting ready for it. And I was like, oh, there was information available to us? I had no clue.
They sent the questions, yeah.
So I'm sitting here going, like, I had no clue we'd have to do a British accent. They're like, well, you should have known. I was like, what? So, moral of the story, read all of an email, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Don't just read the first sentence and a half.
So my daughter got for Christmas like 2 years ago. My 14-year-old got one of those like light signs where you put in like the words and stuff. Like, you know how it has the little like clear block letters and you turn it on and it lights up and it's like, oh, you can buy more beer or whatever. Stop ringing. And so on her, she was like, hey, Dad, can you write like a thing on there? Like some words of wisdom. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And the words of wisdom that I put on there are I read the directions. So I was like, bottom line, life rule number 1, read the directions. So Ryan, read the direction.
Got it. I didn't realize directions were also email, but it makes sense. I screwed up. It's on me. It's not Kiki's fault. It is National Queso Day. Where's the best queso? Mike, where's the best queso?
It depends what you like. If you like spicy, there's a spot that you can get it from, right? So it depends what you like. Do you like hot queso? Do you like regular queso? So there's a place locally called Tijuana Flats. Well, I think it's a chain, but whatever. It's only local to here though. They have really good spicy queso. There's a place called Bubba 33's. I'm assuming it's a national thing, but I'm not entirely certain. They used to have good queso, and then they screwed it up, so don't go to there. La Cascada is a local place. Amazing queso. You can get a queso at the store. You can make queso. You can, as Ryan said before, take your neighbor's queso. I mean, you can get queso anywhere. I mean, it really is like it depends what you like.
Jelly, KJ, we need a good queso recipe. Do you have one? Turning to our culinary experts.
Take the queso and you put it on a pancake.
714, we got top 12 popular types of sheep breeds with pictures that only we can see coming up from petkeen.com. Apparently Tijuana Flats, inside information from Quiet I Am Gaming, was founded by a UCF alum. So, apparently Kiki's intention was because season 1 folks did it without knowing what was coming. So that's why we learned from that, of course, all of us, and collectively were prepared.
7-Eleven queso? Like the store? What? Jack, why would you... What?
Okay, what do you like?
The only thing you can get from 7-Eleven is slushies.
Okay, I was going to ask, what do you like from... Have you ever had any hot food from a 7-Eleven?
Am I alive?
Yes, you are.
Okay. No.
I mean, I've had pizza from 7-Eleven. It's fine.
Really?
Yeah. But it's like they preheated the DiGiorno for you, if you know what I mean, right? Like they took some frozen pizzas that they make. It's probably white. Is it white labeling or black labeling when a company makes you things, but like it's under your name? I think it's white labeling.
I think it's white label, yeah.
And so it's probably like Tony's Pizza, white labels, more pizzas under 7-Eleven's brand. And then they now microwave pizzas for you in the store. It's great.
I mean, I guess. I still don't trust. Just like truck stop sushi, I wouldn't do it. Unless the dude is there making it, then maybe. But yeah, there's just some things I don't think you should get in places, and I feel like hot food at a At a gas station, probably not. Especially my dad used to work at a gas station, and I would go in with him when I was a kid sometimes because he worked third shift. And I don't know why it was cool to be up all night in the gas station. But yeah, just no thanks.
Yeah, I've never tried like the hot dogs there because of like that kind of concern. But
Yeah.
a Patreon of the show, 5 Sil, once was driving with me to the very western part of Oregon on the coast, and we stopped at a random like maybe there's 14 people in this town gas station, and dude bought a fish sandwich, and I looked at that guy and I was like, I don't know if that was a good choice, and to this day, Mike, and again he didn't get sick, but to this day it says best fish sandwich I've ever had.
Well, yeah, because for reasons like now you can't get COVID because you ate a fish sandwich from
Random gas station.
Yeah.
On the hill.
I mean, like, actually, that's not true. So I probably had like one of those like Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches from there. But again, I think it's kind of like what you're saying is they just take it and they like, heat it up basically.
Yeah.
So they're like pre-packaged, but they're warmed up and they're whatever.
Oh no. For you.
It's okay. They shrank. Okay, never mind.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Scratch that. Ignore that.
I was gonna say I like hot dogs. Uh-oh. Is the spider back? Nope, he's gonna sneeze. He's gonna blow. He's gonna do it. Is it? Oh, here it comes. Oh,
All right,
bless
good
you.
now. Down says it's like sushi in a train station. It's the same shop down the road, but I will go down the road. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, they probably have someone like you buy it at the grocery store, like, oh, this place makes the most amazing sushi, and you're like, okay, great, I'm gonna go there to get my sushi. But then you go, 4 blocks down, and you're like, nope, never gonna eat there again.
Well, kind of, but it's like, it depends. I don't know. Like, I really enjoy sushi from Meyer, but generally the guy makes it fresh for me because we're like besties at this point. But like Walmart has sushi, but I've seen like they're in like these like prepackaged things that I feel they used to have just in the back, and it's just not. No, no thanks. Something about fish that could be like a week old. I don't think so.
All right, so KJ says make a dryer style bean chili, make cheese sauce and mix.
A dryer? Like I put it in the dryer? I don't think that's gonna be good. I think my wife's gonna be very angry.
See, I get concerned because you actually know how to cook, and when you're saying things like that, I'm like, I have no chance. I have no chance to make anything ever in my life.
I'm just kidding. Oh man,
I'm worried.
Speaking of dryers, though, I bought one this weekend.
You bought a dryer this weekend?
We bought a new dryer.
Is that because your old one died?
Because I just scored on us. That was really good, Mike.
That's why you bought the dryer?
Yep, it's not dead, but the timing function no longer works.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking to make like kid-size clothes out of like my size clothes, my dryer's great. But yeah, otherwise, the other day it was on for like 6 hours. And I was like, hey, remember when I asked someone to turn this off? And they're like, oh, I forgot. I was like, yeah, thanks. So yeah, we bought a new one that has a low heat function, so my stuff will stop shrinking. I don't like belly shirts that much.
I like you with belly shirts. Rawr.
It's not Love Royale. Is that a car starting? It's a Womp Womp car. Womp Womp, Ryan.
Jelly says, I get E. coli super easily, so I don't eat at gas stations. That's wise words.
Not a bad. Even if you didn't get E. coli easily, still not a bad.
Dr. Chick said, I used to watch my mom as a kid cook at AM PM. She would show me how to cook burgers, hot dogs, and it would toss it every so often. Are you talking about like the like the little rotating rotisserie thing that they have at an AM/PM?
You don't do that. Those are. I kind of want to get one of those for my house. Though.
Yes. Like, it's a good concept. I just don't want to eat anything off of it unless it's at my house. Yeah. To be honest, I wouldn't eat hot ready food at other places unless my mom made. Okay, Dr. Chick, is your mom still making food at AM/PM? Because I'll stop in at that one. I trust your mom.
That's fair. I think I would trust Dr. Chick's mom. Yeah.
Mom, Dr. Chick.
Nice. Unless it was like one of those things where you're like, Mom, Ryan and Mike from the Gaming Morning Show are coming. Because then you're like, what do you mean by that? You know, it's like Super Troopers. It's for a cop. What is that supposed to mean? Don't spit in the burger. You know, you're like,
Jelly's got such a good point. I don't want $1,000 or thousands of dollars in hospital bills for $2 worth of food.
I don't know. It depends what those $2 are. Just kidding. Don't do it, Jelly.
Jack said, "Look at Jellybone avoiding bacteria, not feeling awful today. Not a risk taker? Yeah. Let's not take any risks like that."
Yeah.
Listen, the day is next. The answer to that, KJ, is that was me rolling my R's, which apparently I do superiorly, and people comment on how much they love it all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, man.
I like Slurpees are good though. You can't go wrong with a Slurpee, right?
Never.
When you have a Slurpee from like do you mix them or do you just have one thing?
I haven't had a Slurpee for a bajillion years, so I don't even remember. I like the Coke one. That's the only one I remember. Blue raspberry?
Glad Lady K's not here.
Yeah, that's true. Lady K does not like the goats, so. It's a 7:23. Ooh, Donkey Kong shirt this morning. It's a good look.
Heck yeah. It's on, baby.
Put on some pants. 10:23 on the East Coast. It's 3:23 for those watching in the afternoon UK time. Thank you for being here. Dr. Chick said, "I would love to go visit my mom as a kid. I'd get free slushies." Let's go. Free slushies are always good. Dr. Chick, no, she doesn't. The management laid her off because she was working too much. Now she's at a local grocery store serving deli meats. Nice. Let me get some sausage from.
I'm sorry, what?
Sausage. It's good. Eat it.
That's usually what you do with it, I think.
Yeah. Dan Patrick show on Friday was Meat Friday. And they were having some
I love Meat Friday.
smoked like blueberry breakfast sausage fatties. That's what they call them.
I love Meat Friday. I need to listen to that more. It's been a while.
Podcast. They have 1 hour condensed versions. So,
which is great.
Scott Chick said, "Ooh, that does sound good." Yeah, Scott Chick, it's good to see you. I am happy I didn't miss your birthday. We did birthdays earlier in the show, but we'll have your birthday later this week. So,
you know, there's some places that have some free queso today.
Name them. Is it
if you go to Moe's Southwestern Grill, they're offering free queso on Monday, September 20th today, and no purchase necessary. So if you just go there and say, "Hey, give me the queso. Show me the queso." Excuse me. On the Border is apparently a store. Excuse me, I've never heard of this. They're offering free queso for a year when you wait. What?
Mike's intrigued.
Free queso for a year when you create a free Borders reward account on their website and join their queso club for $1. So it actually costs $1. You guys are liars.
But I mean, listen, that's $1 for queso all year.
Yeah, that's fair. Qdoba celebrating National Queso Day by offering free chips and queso when you order $15 or more and use the coupon. But this is through September 26th. The code is Love Queso, all caps. And of course, who else quiet? As you say, Tijuana Flats as well. Tijuana Flats is giving away one free small side of queso with a $2 minimum purchase. So if you want some queso for lunch, just go get like a soda, and they'll give you one. And their queso, they're small even, is really freaking good. So there you go. There is some queso deals for the day. If you don't live in America, sucks.
It is an international queso day, so
Yeah.
we'll put it in the mail for y'all. So
Yeah, definitely. I'll mail it out. I'm sure they'll be great.
726. Here's 12 popular types of sheep breeds with pictures that our editorial staff said that only we can see, which is true. Although we can share some of them with you if you'd like. Petkeen.com is reader supported. When you buy through the links on the site, they earn an affiliate commission. So if you like any of these, we'll be posting links in the chat. This is from Kristen Hitchcock, March 2021. Apparently there's hundreds of breeds of sheep. So, of course, we're going to share these with you. This has nothing to do with queso. It has nothing to do with any of our days of the day. This is because somebody is betrothed to a sheep now. So
Somebody made sweet, sweet love to a sheep in a hot tub.
not yet.
Oh, I saw there's a video out there. Saying.
There was an optical illusion in a hot tub. So I don't really know what romance has some twisted fetishes. It turns out. So
Really messed up.
number 1 on this list.
1.
Is the merino wool sheep. Could also be the merino or merino. Anyway, it's a type of breed technically. However, this type of sheep pretty similar and has high quality wool that we can use for all sorts of things. They're found in Australia, South Africa, South America, and the U.S. It's about 50% of the world's sheep population is a merino. So if you would like to get something that's nice, delicate, and soft, high-quality wool, get it from a merino. Not Dan, though.
2.
Number 2, Rambouillet sheep. It's a specific breed of merino sheep. However, it's widespread. Probably one of the most common commercial sheep out there. They like commercials a lot. For this reason, it deserves its own category. It's in the merino sheep. Oh wow, what? So this is bad, folks. This is a sheep on steroids when it comes to popularity. So make sure they're tested for PDEs. No, PEDs.
Or PDEs, you never know.
Or PDs.
PDAs, they might have eaten.
PDAs?
Yeah.
They might have gotten in a hot tub with Ryan. Who knows? The sheep are the foundation stock in most sheep of the U.S. They're also called the French Merino, as they're descended from the original Spanish Merino sheep. We're just going to move on to the next one because this doesn't make any sense. It's
3.
a French one, but they're descended from the Spanish one, but they come from the other one. What?
3.
The Suffolk sheep. It's a very popular mutton sheep.
Did you call me?
I said a mutton sheep. So they're primarily used for meat. It says it's medium length wool. It's not usually sheared. Has black legs and a head. You can almost instantly tell if it's a Suffolk sheep based on the coloration of its head and legs. They grow quite fast and they're very heavy. You can get some good high quality meat from these sheep.
4.
Number 4 is the Hampshire sheep. The Hampshire is dual purposed. They produce fine quality wool and excellent meat. They're most famous for those who want dual purpose sheep, as we've established, as they do both jobs exceptionally well, which is what a dual purpose sheep would do. Like the Suffolk sheep, they also have black legs and faces, which make them decently distinguishable. And these sheep, they grow fast. They produce high quality meat rather quickly, and they are active foragers, and they're very calm. So if you're looking to marry a sheep, a Hampshire sheep is probably your best bet there. Yeah. Hampshire. No, it's Hampshire. Yeah, Hampshire. Hoopin' floozy flazzies. I don't know. That's a sheep.
Number 5 on this
5.
list is the wonderful Catahathidin sheep.
Catadin.
Thank you. It's mostly bred for meat and developed in the 1950s. It says specifically it was developed in the U.S. in the 1950s.
This one's pretty mean. It looks like this one's trying to eat a baby.
I think it's trying to lick the birth off of the baby.
Oh, are we sure? I don't know. Looks like it's trying to go for the jugular.
They're named for a mountain in Maine. Have you ever been to Maine?
Yes.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
I've only been to the ports and the coasts.
Yeah, no.
Where I got lobster.
Go to Maine. It's quite lovely. But this sheep is very self-sufficient. It needs very little care, so it's low maintenance. And yeah, you can find it. It's the it's that sheep. It's a very good sheep.
6,
Kathmandu. The Dorper sheep. They're incredibly hardy. They're the most popular sheep in South Africa, but you can find them here in America as well. They're best in arid conditions, which is where they originated from. In arid? What? However, they are highly adaptable. You can get used to nearly any environment. Their popularity began to take off in the U.S. in 1995. They're not extremely widespread, but their coat is made of both hair and that's disgusting. Hair and wool. That's sounds awful. Ugh.
How awful?
It's just imagine like hair. Like what? Do all these sheep have 100% more teats than humans? Well, I have no teats on my belly, so I would assume so.
7,
Even if they have one, I don't more.
The Dorset sheep is a medium-length wool, and it's well known for its, quote, prolific lambing, unquote.
I'm sorry, what?
Prolific lambing. Okay. The breed originated in Salem, Oregon, 1860. However, Dorset... Okay, I'm going to read this whole thing. This breed originated in Salem, Oregon in 1860. However, polled Dorset originated in Raleigh, North Carolina. The old polled Dorset sheep.
That's when I asked which sheep they liked more.
What list
8,
did you find us today?
That's obviously the preeminent one about sheep. Because number 8 says they're South Down sheep.
South
This
down
sheep
abound.
looks really weird. If you've read thus far, which is shocking probably to the writer, you'll know that this sheep was crossbred to produce most of the famous sheep breeds in the U.S. today. Where did it say that? Okay. Despite most of its descendant breeds exceeding the South Down in popularity, this breed is still somewhat popular in the States today. They are dual process sheep purpose that produce medium wool and high quality meat. Okay.
I'm
9,
a little bored of this one, so I'm just gonna blast through and tell you that number 9 is Caracool because your last sheep is the coolest looking sheep on this list. So go find a Caracool. They're maybe the oldest domesticated sheep in the world.
1, 0.
This one is pretty rad. This is called the Lincoln sheep. It was brought from England to the U.S. in the 18th century. It's known as the world's largest sheep breed. This one's an absolute unit of a sheep. Weighing anywhere from 250 to 350 pounds. They have long wool that's super high quality, and their fleece is in high demand for spinning wheels. You guys have a spinning wheel? Then the last ones are Icelandic sheep and Navajo churro sheep.
I like how you said
neat looking.
absolute unit. I actually was hoping it was in this copy, but nope.
Yeah,
Nope, that's just from yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, there's your list.
You guys like sheep? It's great.
Are you proud of that list?
It was a great list.
Was it?
I feel educated now. I like learning things, Ryan. Now I've learned which sheep originated in North Carolina and Oregon simultaneously.
Thank you, Kiki, for the lurk. Scott Chick, don't worry. Everything behind the curtain that we just don't talk about. When I'm in here,
it's the Cheez-Its.
when I'm in my little cove, yeah, we just don't talk about what's behind the curtain. What else is going on? We have some news which pertains to sheep as well, so we're going to do that right now. It's Punch Day, Pepperoni Pizza Day, International Day of Peace, National Care for Kids Day, National Fried Rice Day, National String Cheese Day, and Respect for the Aged Day.
877.
Is
Care
that
for kids?
aged? Respect for the Aged Day? Does that have anything to do with like aged
old people
cheeses?
No, just it's old people.
Okay,
you gotta respect the old people apparently.
Yeah, well, that's good because you do a good job of that. All right, let's go to San Antonio. If you were thinking of sheep, we didn't have enough sheep so far. Let's do some sheep in San Antonio, shall we?
Lots of sheep. It's a sheep kind of a day.
Bet.
Did you guys know sometimes sheep get free? Sheep lead officers on a chase while roaming free near San Antonio Highway. Officials have said, according to Cody King and KSAT.com. 2 sheep in San Antonio got themselves into a bad situation after roaming free near an area highway and leading officers on a chase, according to Animal Care Services. In a Facebook post on Sunday, ACS said San Antonio police officers were notified that the sheep were roaming an open field, enjoying some grass not too far from the animal shelter. However, it wasn't long before the situation escalated. The animals were not thrilled with being spied on, and they got spooked, ACS staff said. That's when the sheep ran toward the Highway 151 access road, prompting a larger police response. Officers formed human walls to keep them from jumping onto the highway. The officers even tried their roping skills to help detain the sheep, but their arm wasn't exactly on par. ACS staff said one of the sheep still managed to jump over a retaining wall. They made their way onto the highway, prompting the police to block westbound traffic so the ACS officers could give it another shot, ACS said in a statement. In short order, the group of officers guided the sheep off the highway and back towards the shelter across the access road. After just a little more coaxing, the sheep were corralled back into the shelter's fenced-in courtyard. Fortunately, the sheep were not injured and are all back home resting safely and sound, according to ACS.
That's good.
Dang sheep.
Get off my lawn, sheep.
Literally. Or chew my lawn first and make it look neat, and then you gotta get off.
And then after that, please leave my
just
my property. That would be great.
Escape? Not really escape, I guess. We don't want it to escape. We just want it to get the heck off there. Oh gosh, that was way too high. 1877 sheep for kids.
Donate your sheep today.
Oh man. Oh man. Big J.
There's a good chance we're going to be talking about Love Royale for a couple weeks.
Nah, probably.
I mean, we didn't even get to the parts that VG provided.
Oh, gosh. Oof. We saw a whole new side of VG on there.
my favorite part was when VG said something to the effect of like, "Oh, I get how this game works now." It was like when VG realized and cracked the code. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah. It was. She talks about when she dropped the happy ending online. Everyone's like, "Whoa! Did that come out of her mouth?"
It's from a song. It's from an Avril Lavigne song.
Is it?
Yep.
Why'd you have to go and give me a happy ending?
That's not the nope. That's not the
not
song.
It?
Nope.
Gotcha.
Nope. That would be incorrect. Sorry. So I'm excited because you were part of it too. You'll have to tell me a little bit about Kate Zaid's murder mystery because that's the one I have not watched yet. I got a plan to watch today. I have a lot of VOD viewing.
Yeah, it was neat. It was very, very scripted because I think just the version I think that Kate had this time didn't leave a ton of space for like chatting. But it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. There was a lot of really dressy folks. Copia looked amazing. VG was like, I didn't even try. And she looked so great though. She fit her part so well. Of course, Jin Slayer. Jin Slayer
was the name of the band in high school. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jin Slayer.
But Jelly was great. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was a ton of fun. Jordy shaved a mustache and looked kind of creepy, but in a good way. Not a lot of people can pull off mustaches, and Jordy, for the most part, definitely kind of maybe did. Centered. And yeah, but it was cool. It was a lot of fun. KJ kind of said it though. There wasn't a whole lot of room for role playing, just because it was like you need to. Like, this is what you say if somebody says this.
Oh, okay,
so
I get it.
Okay. But I mean, it was fun, and I think I definitely think there'll be more in the future. I hope there'll be more. and I hope I'm invited back to those ones. So.
Well, I remember watching the first one, the pirate one, and that one was a lot of fun to watch. So I gotta check out the VOD for the next one. It was so much fun, Mr. Bodrum. No, Bodum.
I was Blake Bottom, Charles, a dancer. I was the Charleston champion.
You did the Charleston, huh?
I proceeded to also pull down like my a lot of equipment off of my desk because I forgot I don't have my headphone extenders on. So I stood up and it was like, oh gosh.
You should get some headphone extenders.
I have one, but yeah.
That's funny.
But no, it was funny. I'm so glad that was my character though, because that's like literally one of the only dances that I can do. Is the Charleston.
If it had been a Charlie Stanky Leg, you would have had a lot more issue.
I could do the Stanky Leg too.
Oh.
There's not a lot of things I can do. But yeah, I was Blake Bottom. And I tried to frame Jelly because the person who did it, I think, got kind of obvious after quickly. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and stir up some stuff, and I did. It was great.
Some controversy.
Yeah, controversy.
Jack,
Hi, Jack.
I hope you have a beautiful Monday. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, today's only Monday.
Hey, at least you get bonus hour today.
That's true, I do. That's because I've been up since like 5 dealing with some nonsense.
I'm very excited to do the last hour myself unexpectedly because I didn't remember that Sean was gone after 7 o'clock. It's like, haven't had one of these in a while.
It's been like a week. What are you talking
Well,
about?
on a Monday. Usually Mondays are like, Sean's here guaranteed for 3.
Is Sean here full show on Thursday? At least?
I assume so, but I gotta take a look at the calendar, so.
Yeah. God dang it, Sean.
Made some bad assumptions.
That's okay. Just for the full hour, just sing the Cars for Kids song.
Except
1877 Care for Kids.
Care for Kids.
Oh, I missed. Totally.
C-A-R-E. Care for Kids. 8777 Care for Kids.
However, so I don't need to care for my kids like tomorrow, right? Is that how this works?
It's only today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Tomorrow's actually, surprisingly, National Don't Care for Kids Day.
Nice. See, I think I've set my kids up pretty well. They know how to operate the tub, so they can go get water from the tub. You know, they know where the Cheerios are.
Just don't dry any clothes, children.
Yeah, don't do that.
Nice.
Oh gosh!
As
wow.
time expires.
0, 0, 0.
There's probably like 0.3 seconds left. Yeah, tomorrow is Ben Hooper Day down. It's a good call. I'm excited for the game we're gonna play with Ben. It's gonna be fun.
I'm very excited for it too. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember all of it, so remind me in the other world later so I can.
This is why they call it a tease. Oh, Jelly, I have 2 big smells that I can't stand. They literally make me gag. Corn nuts, a bajillion %. These are like these packaged like
interesting
smelly corn nuts. I don't know. What are they made of? Are they made of corn? Are they made of nuts?
Corn.
So
nuts?
they're gross.
It's what happens when corn are spayed or neutered.
Anyway.
Is that your car horn?
Yeah, someone just got back from dropping kids off from school.
It's all good. Just check it.
Everything's fine. Corn nuts are so gross. So inevitably somebody would have those on the bus on school trips. And I'd have to crack a window. Like those make me instantly nauseous. And then Cheerios make me leave a room. So
what?
Yeah.
Tell you what, corn nuts are simply roasted or deep fried giant white corn kernels.
Off the top of your head.
So there's a lot of adjectives in there. And nouns. Adjunouns. Lots of adjunouns.
Adjunouns. Oh, Jelly was a maid, huh?
What was she made out of? Corn? Just
Get it.
yeah.
Yeah, KJ, oof, corn nuts, oof. Oh, I've never smelled pork rinds, to be honest. I mean, they must not smell bad because I know people have had them around me, so.
They don't smell good.
They don't smell good. That's for sure. Let's go to soccer because we're doing sports next. This is from, apparently, WyomingNews.com. You went to WyomingNews.com.
So there are some places in the world that are preeminently known for their reporting, right? And WyomingNews.com is one of those places. They're very, very up on the entertainment world here. So much so that they shared so much show with my Sean Connery. Show, here we go. So much so, God dang it. They just shared this news about Ronaldo, okay? We're just going to talk about Ronaldo. For those of you who don't know, Cristiano Ronaldo is a huge soccer star in the world. Football, as KJ said. He also has incredible abs and face and legs and butt. And just, whew. Give me a second here. Okay. But you know what he doesn't have? He doesn't have his old house. You know why? He had to move out of his new home because sheep kept him awake. That's correct. The 36-year-old footballer who has children, Cristiano Jr., who's 11, twins Ava and Mateo, 4, and 3-year-old Alana, and his partner, Georgina Rodriguez, only moved their brood into the 6 swoopy thing million 7-bedroom abode last month when he rejoined Manchester United.
Snoopy line thingy.
Yep, Snoopy line thingy. But they left after just a few days because of the noise of animals in the countryside, as well as security concerns. This dang sheep. A source told the Sun newspaper while the property is beautiful and is nestled in rolling fields and woodland, it was also close to sheep, which are very noisy early in the morning. It has a public footpath across the land, and the road at the front gate gave a view inside its gates. Ronaldo is a true pro who places a lot on rest and recovery after games, so it was decided it was best if his family moved. The family have now relocated into a lowly £3 million house, which also has 7 bedrooms and is owned by a former Manchester United player. The Cheshire abode has a pool, cinema room, and 4-car garage, as well as extra security measures including CCTV cameras, electric gates, and guards on patrol. There's also added privacy thanks to gardens which screen the house from view. Also, there are no sheep. So the sheep chased him out of his house. What a bunch of jerks.
To make sure I understand this, this is not a house in Wyoming, right?
No, this is in England. Yeah.
How in the hell did we get to WyomingNews.com?
Because they have their finger on the pulse of entertainment, Ryan.
I don't expect this to be our last WyomingNews.com story.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, yes. First time, but not last time. It's time for sports. We, of course, start off with everyone's favorite segment, and that is, did the Mets win?
Is anyone going to guess? Hold on. Diego, what do you think?
No. Ribbit.
Loser. Yeah, they did, suckers. Take that, Diego. Sorry, puppy. Scare the crap out of me.
Correct.
You are
correct. They beat the Philadelphia Phillies 3-2.
Were they this Sunday night game?
I don't know.
All right.
I hope not, because that would be a terrible game to watch.
Sorry, KJ, you were wrong. Yes, the Mets did win, and now they are 73-77 on the year.
Doing great, boys. Doing so great.
St. Louis won yesterday, and I tell you that only to be able to have the opportunity to share this. The Cardinals are 79-69.
Nice.
On the year.
Nice.
However, the Kansas City Royals lost to Seattle 7-1, and that kept Seattle's record at a nice 80-69.
Nice.
On the year. Let's see, elsewhere in baseball. Holy cow, the Orioles are 47-102.
They're doing real good. They're chasing that worst which are most losses in a season set by the New York Mets. A couple times, I think. Yeah, they're real bad. Like, not even kind of bad. Like, they're real bad. I couldn't name a player if I tried.
There's no more of those to tell you because, well, we told them all. Everyone that's at least fallen to 69 wins or losses. Good moron to Nintendo nerds checking in slightly.
Top of the moron!
Early for the final hour crew. Yesterday in the NFL, the mighty Denver Broncos, a powerful, emphatic win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. But it is worth noting that, well, they're the Jacksonville Jaguars. So all things considered, we didn't play great. But we won. And being
Can't wait for. Okay, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, being 2-0 in September is better than being not 2-0. So
that's true. I'm really excited to see what I'm excited for Urban Meyer's next health scare, which will probably come in February. Health scare, and then I'm excited for him to go to like Maryland or something.
I did like Urban Meyer. We were pretty sure that Urban can't coach standing up. Every camera shot of Urban on the sideline was him hunched over with his hands on his knees. He doesn't look like he's having any fun, and I credit Dan Patrick for that too. Dan continuously says it's stressful to watch Urban Meyer coach. So
I still don't know why he thought it was a good idea.
I don't know.
But I mean, whatever. You know what? More power to him for giving it the old college go. It's weird what happens when everyone else pays their players too, right?
Well,
You can't just.
17-11, if you had that score. Was that a scoregami for the San Francisco 49ers over your Eagles?
I guess, yeah. I don't know what a scoregami. What is a scoregami?
Ooh, scoregami. So scoregami started a few years ago. And a scoregami, it's not a few years ago, probably 10 or something. But scoregami is when a score that's never happened before in the NFL happens.
I'm sure there was a 17-11.
I'm looking right now.
At somewhere.
It was not a
game,
scoregami.
Yeah, it was a really weird game. It kind of felt like the Eagles dominated time of possession and everything, right? But they just couldn't finish. They couldn't get it done. But it was kind of like they forgot there was a clock, and they're like, "Yeah, let's just keep doing what we're doing. Like, you don't need to score touchdowns or anything. We'll just But Jake Elliott did score his 404th point in the NFL yesterday. The Eagles kicker, which he's in his 4th year, I believe. So I mean that's kind of a big one. So
17-11 was the final yesterday. The second time in history that it happened.
Wow.
The first, 1988, when your Denver Broncos defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 17-11.
How's that for a tie-in, everybody? No one had that coming. Haha.
That was played at Mile High Stadium. Let's see. John Elway had a 6-yard pass to Vance Johnson. That followed a safety, which is how the Chiefs got to 11 points. They scored a safety, got 2 field goals for an 17-8 deficit, and then scored another field goal to make it 17-11. So
yeah, it was not a pretty game.
Other finals from the NFL: Mac Jones wins his first career game, 25-6 Patriots over the Jets. Arizona watched a field goal go wide at the Horn, 34-33 win over Minnesota. The Raiders.
Was that where the announcers were like celebrating?
Oh, really?
And it was wrong. I feel like I saw something last night on Reddit about there was a botched call at the end of the game by the announcers. I gotta look at it.
We'll have to find that one because the Thursday night game did have a radio call. I think it was the Giants radio call that they said a field goal was good, and it wasn't, but I could be wrong. The Bears beat the Bengals 20-17. Andy Dalton got hurt. Jameis Winston's back, 26-7 loss, Panthers over the Saints. Cleveland beat Houston 31-21. Rams are 2-0 with a 27-24 road win at the Colts. Buffalo shuts out Miami on the road 35-0. Minnesota, as I mentioned, lost by 1. The Raiders are now 2-0, 26-17.
Raiders.
Your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 48-25. Tom Brady, 48 points. I think I was assuming Quiet I Am Gaming's a Bucks fan.
I feel like we need to test Tom Brady for something, like being human. I don't know. 'Cause, like, there's no way.
31 points in the opener, 48 points in game number 2.
No.
I love Tom Brady. Tennessee comes back from a 4-9 deficit. First loss ever in Seattle history, I read yesterday on 710 ESPN. First loss in history when leading by double digits in the fourth quarter. 33-30 Tennessee wins. And Dallas beat the Chargers, thankfully, 20-17. Baltimore over Kansas City, 36-35 in Sunday Night Football. So I got some help yesterday, which was exciting. So appreciate that.
In the real Sunday Night Football, though, our Portland Timbers beat the LAFC by a score of 2-1. Dairon Asprilla scored the go-ahead goal on a header in the box. Give the Timbers the lead. Hey, Portland Timbers, we salute you.
That's what they say. Okay. I didn't know that.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
And Michigan won, too, on Saturday.
Nice.
By a lot.
All right. Well, that was your sports. Oh, wait. Golf. Max Homa holed out from the rough from 95 yards for eagle on the par 4th 12th to start a back 9 comeback and added 3 birdies. Finished 65 for a 7-under par and a 1-stroke victory at the Fortinet Championship. That's for you, Caleb.
No love for the top 25 here. We've got the NCAA top 25 football ranking coming in. No shock. Alabama Crimson Tide comes in at number 1 with the Georgia Bulldogs number 2, and your Oregon Ducks moving up to number 3. Oklahoma fell out of the top 3. We got Iowa, Penn State, Texas A&M, Cincinnati, Clemson, Ohio State, Florida, the Gators, Notre Dame, Ole Miss, Iowa State, BYU, Arkansas, Coastal Carolina in the top 20, sitting there, number 17. The Badgers at 18. Your Michigan Wolverines, head to the valiant victors. At number 19, the Michigan State, North Carolina, Fresno State, Auburn, UCLA, and Kansas State, rounding out the top 25 there.
I hate college football rankings.
Yeah, they're really
such a waste of time.
But they're fun to say.
By the way, Michigan, their fight song.
Hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and best.
Same fight song as my wife's high school.
Crazy, they stole it.
They absolutely did. My high school had Stanford's fight song.
Also stole it.
In fact, I learned that because I was playing. We did when I think it was NCAA 12 came out. We were playing a private league between me and some college friends, and I chose Stanford because I got number 1 pick to pick a team, and I would have picked Oregon. I just can't play with Oregon's offense because I play more Madden than NCAA. So I chose Stanford because they had Andrew Luck, and it was a pro-style offense. So I chose Stanford. So I'm playing that game, and I score, and I'm like, wait, that's my fight song from high school. So,
yep.
All right, breaking news. This comes all the way from New Jersey. Our good friend Jellybone Jabroni, who pioneered this technique, has just sucked up a spider in the vacuum. So we all know what's coming next. It'll be time to suck up some coins into the vacuum to obliterate the spider.
Obliterate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take that, spider.
So, Jelly, have fun murdering the spider.
You have to laugh maniacally while you do it, though. Because if you don't, then it's just weird.
It's awkward. Next hour, we'll play some community games. We'll also have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. Thank you. And I'll tell you about a story about rounding up escaped goats in Colorado. So, everyone say goodbye to Mike. Mike has to go do some stuff now.
I'll be in chat, but I'm going to leave the FaceTime now.
Sad. That means you're stuck with me for 1 hour of this show. Tomorrow, Ben Hooper, 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. This is where, if we were 2020 on TV, we'd be like the Ben Hooper interview. tomorrow, 7:25 a.m.
The preeminent.
Mike O sits down with Ben Hooper.
One-on-one, but really two of us together talking to him.
It's one-on-one plus others.
Plus more.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, Mike. It's good. It's good that Mike did that. So it's just me, lonely on this screen, but I will return, and I will excitedly welcome you back. We'll have Kimberly Palmer join us, by the way, from NerdWallet on Wednesday. We're going to talk about financial literacy and video games. Master Jordy plays 5 Questions GMS tomorrow as well. Stick around. I promise. It'll be fun. We'll talk a little more about Love Royale, which I was part of yesterday on Kiki's stream. It is Punch Day, Pepperoni Pizza Day, and plenty of other days, including Queso Day. We'll talk more about that when we come back. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks for being here.
Naughty step, Mike. Oh, I get stuck. What are you doing, Step Copia?
Also, Sushi has an Apex. This is fresh, hot off the presses. Can I think actually Austin's getting the news right now as we speak.
Oh yes.
Go ahead and toss it to me then. No, not the pig. Sorry, this is a news term. But that was better than I expected. No, you literally did exactly what I asked you to do. For more. Should I catch him? Down nips. Oh, I like
AJ
how it
plays like I play.
flashes. So it's clearly not a word that's on this list, but it flashes when I touch the nips. Should we do a side by side?
No.
Okay. Oh crap! You and I both went back. Oh no! Oh, I mean, yay! Just like no! Yay! Just like we planned. Oh no! It's a roller coaster of emotions right now. Oh no! Oh, nice try.
Oh
Nice try.
no.
Oh no! That.
GMS. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games, and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, and the clip of the day. Join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. Time for hour number 3 right now.
Morning, gamer. Thanks for being here wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv. It is Monday, September 20th, 2021. A reminder, tonight we have GMS Plays. It is the premiere. It's launch day for Kana, Bridge of Spirits, so you can join sports.gaming starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time on all of our platforms, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and GamingMorningShow.tv. On Tuesday, Ben Hooper joins us from UPI. You know Ben from all of the stories that we share frequently involving animal, verb, place. So we'll have Ben Hooper joining us at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. And then Master Jordy is playing 5 Questions GMS. That comes your way at 8:20 tomorrow. September 24th, this upcoming Friday, it's a 24-hour charity stream with giveaways, incentives, and shenanigans promised. Those are from our good friend Master Jordy on Twitch. Starts at 5 p.m. Pacific time on the 24th of September. So we'll play 5 Questions GMS. And then NerdWallet's Kimberly Palmer will join us Wednesday, 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. That is for a discussion around video games and financial literacy, which we're excited about. I found that through the Chicago Sun-Times, but it looks like it's been published fairly often. So that's all coming up. Thanks for being here. I am Hefty Goof, or as Superphonic, who joins us for the final hour.
Hello to the final hour crew.
Has jumped in with a hashtag Hefty Sheep. That is on the heels of Love Royale yesterday, which was a big blast. JF Downs was one of the eligible bachelors. We had a lot of fun. Gosh, that was like a 4-hour stream, I'm pretty sure, that Kiki pulled off as romance. romance, and had a lot of fun. So I married a sheep. Well, not married. I'm developing a personal relationship with the sheep. So that means that VG won. I thought I had a VG shout out. Tried it in the first hour. I don't. So please find VG on Twitch. And then, of course, Gray and Wu Dang Pig, some way, somehow, got grouped together as well. So it was not that, Mike. I found love in a hot tub. You've heard of love in this club. I found love in this tub. So, yeah, Nintendo, you missed some stuff. Let's just put it that way. And that was on the heels of Mike's good friend Charlie nearly winning the heart of Archie. So, yeah, it was quite a time yesterday. If you could find just one VOD to watch, well, that's not enough. You need two, because I also have to watch Kate Zaid's murder mystery VOD from yesterday as well, or from Saturday, I should say. It's a long weekend. I had fun, though, and trying to continue it into today. We'll be celebrating all the days of the day. Mike gave us some places that you can find free queso, because today's National Queso Day. Also suggestions from KJ on how to make your own queso. Also learned how many people in stream don't necessarily love queso. So, yeah, there's range. It is Punch Day, not physical fist punch day, but it is liquid form punch day. Pepperoni Pizza Day, International Day of Peace, National Care for Kids Day, National Fried Rice Day, National String Cheese Day, and Respect for the Aged Day. So those are all the days of the day that are coming up. We have news about goats in Colorado coming up as well. Chat, how was your weekend? What did you do? What did you spend your time doing this weekend? I had a lot of work. It was a lot of fun. Broncos won yesterday, so I was a pretty happy camper. Watched a lot of football yesterday. I saw Hofbrew. Hofbrew came over, so we hung out and watched football together. So that was pretty okay. So all in all, pretty good weekend. Jelly, how dead is that spider? Is it like dead? Yes, weekend full of self-care from KJ. Oh, Mike, you have a standing invitation. However, your standing invitation requires you to have a seated on an airplane travel out here. So, oh, more so college football on Saturday. Oh no, super dead. Jelly just obliterated that spider. Good morning, Joel. It is good to see you this morning.
Hello, FHC.
Thanks for being here, Gaming Morning Show. Yeah, we had a fun Love Royale. There were sheep involved. KJ apparently had an epic D&D session last night. Oh, and major lore drops, huh? Well, and we learned yesterday, too, that was another thing that I learned about VG, is VG's always wanted to go to Pal's Books, which, as far as I understand, I thought it was only in Portland, but is Pal's bookstore and elsewhere, or is it just in Portland? Sorry, Powell's. Powells. Apostrophe S. Yeah, I thought so. Wait, I think it's just the one, but even if it has others. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I think it's just the one. Now my lip itches. Oh. Woo! Tickles. Excited for breakfast this morning. Don't know what I'm going to have yet, though. Oh, there's like satellite locations in the Portland area? I didn't even know that. Look at what I'm learning about my own state. I will have some string cheese today. I don't know. Can I change it? I think this is the only color this car comes in. So, I mean, can I change it? I'm not opposed to it. I'm not going to not use the Broncos car now that I have it, so. I mean, if I had my way, I'd eat pizza every day. But other than that, which, by the way, that was borrowed from Presidents of the United States of America's peaches. If I had my little way, I'd eat pizza every day. But yeah, I used to be the purple car, which is my preference, and then it would always switch me in certain games. I didn't want to be not the purple car, but it would make me. So now that I have the Broncos car, I'm never not going to be the Broncos car. Pizza comes from a can. Although I think, isn't there pizza dough that is canned? Or am I thinking Pillsbury? I swear there was like the same kind of style can that you would see like canned vegetables in. I swear there was a pizza crust that was that way. I mean, we had pizza yesterday for dinner, but it was not pepperoni pizza. Okay, I might be making that up. There was brown raisin bread that comes from a can? What? Jelly said, I did more of my homemade apple pie and ice cream. The blood sugars allowed it. Was that the apple dumplings that you made? Brown raisin bread comes from a can. It was put there by a man. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, if I had pepperoni, I would also make wheat thin cheese stick pepperoni snack plate. Why did I jump? I didn't mean to like gazelle over that. Oh, you made a full-blown apple pie yesterday. I love apple pie. Oh, and Caleb says Pillsbury does make canned pizza crust. I'll be damned. One of my friends came to get the apple dumplings for a pregnant wife she saw and wanted them. That's awesome. The dumplings look pretty okay. And as Jelly, contestant on Love Royale yesterday, did say, I love dumplings. And thought Archie would love her dumplings. But then what I learned is apparently Archie does not like dumplings. And so that did kind of add a little bit of a friction into Jelly's pitch to win the heart of one Archie. Yeah, Caleb, please, let's hop in after this. Yeah, we have done in the past, and we could do it today, but I'm feeling fairly talkative, and I feel like we have enough to chat about given the heels of Love Royale. And I'm in a good mood because the Broncos won. But we have done a GMS gaming hour, which is where I basically just play games for an hour, which we do in the 8 o'clock hour sometimes, but I'm feeling pretty okay. But I will definitely take a sub so I have a teammate. Yeah, when you brought up turtle soup, I thought you were about, well, Charlie was about to make a Shredder impression, you know, from Ninja Turtles. Turtle soup is what I thought where you thought you were going with that, but apparently that was not the case. Listen, I just watched the VOD this morning, so I woke up early. My son jumped into the bed at 3:30 a.m. Pacific time, and I was like instantly awake. Like it was almost like I was expecting that to happen or something. So I just got up. I had work to do anyway. So I got up to do that, and I Am the Pizza Babe was streaming. So I was able to say hi to Pizza, which was awesome. And then, but I told Pizza I had to lurk because I had to write, which was the case. And so whilst I was writing, I put on the first half of Love Royale from Kiki and was able to watch all of the Charlie shenanigans, which apparently Charlie does not watch TV. So that's good to know. I will not expect Charlie to watch TV. 8:21 West Coast time. It is 11:21. Out on the East Coast, it is 4:21 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. So we're going to play some word search this morning. Wouldn't want to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth without everybody present. I mean, that would just be rude. So we're going to play some word search this morning and try to find some of the words that are on the word search and have some fun. So it'll be okay. All right. Let's see. I'll go here and we'll get it working. Bam. So close. And bam. There we go. Word search is working. And then we'll go here. All right, that looks good. I wonder what it's going to be. Careers. Careers. What career do you want, chat? You can use the bottom rows to help us find the words. I feel like that's not in the right spot. There we go. That looks better. All right, start putting words in there. If you see them, it's left side, bottom number, directional. So, for example, if this was a word, I would say 5-2 northeast because it's on 5-2 northeast. Nurse is 8-2 to the northeast. Good moron. To you, Chris M.E. It is good to see you. Chris M.E. here with the Final Hour crew.
Mayor of the Internet.
No conclusion yet if you're in the shower. Thank you, Jelly. Just a friendly reminder. While I'm cleaning, don't forget to clean and dust your consoles and PCs. My microphone was looking pretty dusty the other day, so I did take a little time to make it look better. Actor, that's not what you said. You said 5-1 northeast. There it is. What else we got? 8-1 northeast is musician. 8-1 north. Man, these are very, very parallel, aren't they? 110 southwest plumber. Banker 10-9 west. First one that's not on a diagonal. Not yet in the shower. 10-10 northwest. Nice job, chat. Cracked already. Oh, actually, Quiet had that one, or Caleb had that one early. 5-1 West artist. 5-1 West artist. Ah, there it is. A janitor 1. Oh, dungeon. You did it perfectly, except backwards. So you'd say 1-5 or 1-6. And I know you're on mobile. Don't worry about it. Teacher 10-3 northeast. 10-3 northeast. Perfect. Man, we're cracked. Janitor 1-7. Look at that. We need chemist, butcher, and actress. Chemist 7-10. It's northwest. Oh, 7-10. 10-9 north butcher. And we just need actress. So overall, it was a very good weekend. I had a nice, relaxing time on Sunday. Watched a lot of football, as I mentioned. Saturday, lots of work, which was fine. It was a good work day. But I'm sad I missed Chris M.E.'s stream. I'm sad that I missed anyone else who was streaming on Saturday in addition to the murder mystery party that I missed. So 3-1 southeast. Look at that. All right, I made small work of that. Now we move on to animated movies. Pocahontas, Aladdin, Minions, Frozen, Dumbo, Bambi, Brave, Moana, WALL-E, Mulan, Cars, and Bolt. Chris, yes, we have been talking a little bit about Love Royale this morning. My biggest revelation was after that whole thing was over, and it was just Downs, me, VG, and Needle. We were still in the voice chat, and Kiki was saying goodbye to everybody. And I was told that we supposedly had the questions in advance. So, had I known that, that might have been a little less chaotic. But it was a lot of fun. Good production. I had a lot of fun, and Kiki did a great job. So, yeah, it was chaos. 6-7 West. Nice job. Good find. Cars 4-5 Southeast. Nope, Northeast. Someone said Dumbo. KJ said Dumbo. 5-10 Southwest. Perfect. Milan 2-2 South. 5-9 Northwest. Give you a little juicy hype.
Juicy, let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Juicy from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy.
Man, that is so juicy.
Wow, incredibly juicy.
You're cracked, chat. We can do one more. This game has not been updated. The second one down is not a football team. In fact, it's the Washington football team, ironically enough. So find Seahawks, Bengals, Packers, Titans, Saints, Texans, Bills, Bears, Colts, Jets, Rams.
Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Juicy from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy.
That is so juicy.
Wow, incredibly juicy.
That's fun. I like juicy. Yeah. I'm telling you all the Washington George Washingtons. Let's see. 10-3 Northeast Fox. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun. Who said Texans? 10-7. 10-7. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Packers 3-4 Southeast. They play tonight, Monday Night Football's Packers Lions. Seahawks 2-10 Southwest. Seahawks 2-10 Southwest. 5-1 North Bears. We need Saints. Anyone already say Saints? Three, 6. Nice work. We are cracked. That's how we do it. 3 for 3 word search, really fast. I think we should put a timer for that. That might be the right way to go. Yes, thank you for getting it out of the way. Washington football team, or as everyone else calls them, the Washington George Washingtons. 8:31 West Coast time. It is 11:31 out on the East. 4:31 for those watching GMS in the UK. Who had a good weekend? We had a lot of good folks share some details about what they did. Some nice D&D games from KJ and more. Jelly just vacuumed up a spider and proceeded to suck in some change after that, and the spider is now no longer with us. So rip spider. Was a good run. Speaking of animals, segue? That's a very Sean-like segue, wasn't it? We go to Ben Hooper's story, who, again, Ben Hooper will be here 7:25 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. We go to Colorado for this one, and there's some high schoolers that needed to help the police round up some goats. Have you ever been like, man, there's so many goats. We need help rounding these up. Who do we turn to? Oh, we'll turn to the high schoolers. That's what happened in Colorado. In Boulder, in fact, the police department put up a Facebook post that said, hey, there's these goats that we're using to get rid of some weeds at Harlow Platts Park. However, someone tampered with an electric fence, and now they're loose. So, Animal Protection Officer Stacy Ward responded to the scene, said, quote, after they were back in the pen, they realized 3 goats were missing. Thankfully, we found them at nearby Southern Hills Middle School, where a teacher was holding the, this is from the Post, it is a quote, was holding the mad goats. Okay. Not bad, Ben. Not bad at all. Oh, we can't boo Ben Hooper. Although I guess Ben didn't technically write the headline or the post. Wow. Just straight up booing him. Kind of quiet? All right, fine. Chris said I played Stardew with KJ and Kate at 7 a.m. yesterday and survived. You were up at 7 a.m. on a Sunday? Can we get is this really Chris? I'm pinging Chris's account, making sure it's really Chris. That doesn't seem right. I know I'm guessing K-Laugh either played golf or watched golf. One of the two. We had Jack, who was here earlier. I read that Nintendo was considering streaming, but had not messed with overlays. So we're only an overlay or 2 away from having the return of a backroll stream. K-Laugh actually both watched golf and played golf yesterday. Well, Nintendo allegedly can't happen soon enough. So. Did you win Stardew? Is Stardew over? Did you beat it all? Can you win Stardew? It's actually a legitimate question. Because I don't know if you can. It is Punch Day, Pepperoni Pizza Day, International Day of Peace, National Care for Kids Day, National Fried Rice Day. I think I would still go with pepperoni pizza, although fried rice is delicious. National String Cheese Day. I'll definitely have some of that, as I mentioned. And Respect for the Aged Day. Queso. I gave an indication that I was the one who wrote this, and here's why. Mike and Sean were both here in the first hour. We get on the air. I go, where's the best queso, right? So that's a legitimate question. Quiet I Am Gaming, who just, again, booed Ben Hooper. Just kidding. Specifically said, Tijuana Flats. And that was on the heels of Mike making that suggestion as well. It's in Florida. And it's apparently got really good queso. I think Tijuana Flats is giving some of it away today. But Qdoba is the one in the Pacific Northwest that is giving it away as well. So if you're looking for queso in the PNW, Qdoba's the place. Well, yeah, but like Tijuana Flats, it's not going to be everywhere. We don't have them out here, right? You can do all of the things, but you can't win per se, says Chris M. Okay. But then I wrote only for dip or even more. And I don't really know what that means. Like, can queso be used for more than just dipping chips into it? That's where I'm going with this. Like, could you use it as a sauce for something? Like, would you pour it over the top of something? Yes, we did learn so far, do not wax with queso. Oh, that's true, Dandy. Good call. There's a lot of queso burgers. Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of Qdoba. In fact, I found driving home... Oh, I didn't even tell Mike this. I'm happy you're still in chat, Mike. We had the hoagie day the other day, and you had Jimmy John's. Well, the Jimmy John's near where I work, they'll shut down at like 9 p.m. And so I usually leave work a little bit later than 9 p.m., especially to actually get to the place and pick up the order, right? That's a list. Mike, that could have been our list. What are we doing? Anyway, so I hadn't had a chance to go there. I finally was able to leave about 8 something on Saturday. So I went to Jimmy John's. It was so good. I think I'm going to go there again today. Like, I hadn't had Jimmy John's in like over 2 years. So. K-Laugh. I don't know if, did you really enjoy the sheep's list? If you missed it, chat. And we could put this in our Discord too. But this was the list we did because one of us, not going to name any names, but one of us is now an item with a sheep. Man. Mike, brutal. Yeah, queso is a gravy. As a non-queso eater, I can imagine that that's pretty okay. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Yeah, queso. See, queso burger. If I liked queso, I still don't know if I would go that route because I really don't like things that are messy, eating-wise. Like anything that's just dripping additionally. Like, for example, a good burger has some drip to it, right? So you add in like other things that can just kind of drip off of it too. It's just, it's not an enjoyable eat. As Alden Smith. Right? Oh gosh, wait, that might be the football player who's done some bad things. Wasn't it Alden Smith though, the guy who hosted Good Eats on Food Network? Yeah, anyway, that's not Good Eats. Is what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Alden Brown. First try, nailed it. Alton Brown. That was a good show. Is that show still on? That was a really good show because it brought you like some science and some history behind the food. I mean, Alton was just funny too, in my opinion. Basically just put queso on stuff. That's all you gotta do, chat. And as Mike said, you should also wax with queso. Oh, please. In fact, Dandy, maybe this has not been brought up before. My apologies if that's the case.
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
Yeah, so now it's time to show and tell. So did you already get your breakfast? And of course, if you have pictures, you could throw them in the Discord. Do ! Discord. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much they could have done, like, for so long. Man, I really wish I could master that shot a little bit better. Oh, making food now. Ooh, queso fries with brisket? See, I don't need the cheese, but that sounds good. Like, I can handle it. I think I'd rather have, like, just shredded cheese melted on top. And I think that that's the big detractor for me with queso is it's too sauce-like. And I get that it's basically a sauce. Man, brisket sounds good right now. Why do we do this to ourselves, chat? Every single show. I'm hungry. I want this. And then we have to spend, like, another hour not eating. That is quite the sacrifice that you're going to make. But Kate, we appreciate you for doing it. Now that I assume you're back in a can talk position, Kate, anything that stood out yesterday during Murder Mystery? Because I got to watch your VOD later today. Is there someone I should be looking for? What was your favorite part? No, it's just I don't like it. It just it doesn't help. It just becomes the flavor as opposed to like it's supposed sauces are supposed to enhance the flavor or whatever. It covers up the flavor. Like I like pork chops with salt and pepper, right? I like steak with salt and pepper. Well, that's like maybe you know what happened. What probably happened is you go to restaurants, right? And restaurants like put everything in like smothered sauce. It feels like. Yeah, like brisket and fries, like they could just go together. You know what I was having the other day? Sean had made some pulled pork. And so we did pulled pork whatever. It was probably tacos or something like that. And I got done because someone had put out potato chips. I tried pulled pork with potato chips. Pretty okay. Very salty, though. Very salty. So, Dungeon says, imagine having to go to work at a grocery store when you're hungry after watching. That's true. You're not supposed to grocery shop when you're hungry. I'm very good at that. But I'm always hungry. I rarely am like, man, I just can't eat right now. So, that's kind of a perpetual state for me. Get that, K-Laugh. Oh, so close. Ah. Almost got that one. I might actually play try to play Apex during Kiki's open lobbies today. It'll be my first game of Apex since 1951. Oh, did you make toad in a... Is it toad in a hole? Hole in a toad? Toad in a hole toad? Anyway, you like take the circle out of the bread, then you put an egg in there. Why it's called a toad in a hole, I will never know. Actually, I take that back. Y'all will probably tell me. Egg in the nest, egg in the hole. Yeah, whatever it's called. Well, we lost, K-Laugh. That's the last game. We're not going to play another one, so... Don't put a hole in the toad. Why isn't the toad moving? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I was just trying to eat it. So, yes. So throw that in the Discord, Dandy. We'd love to see food. So, chicken in a basket? I'd eat that. Could you put like a chicken strip in the middle of bread? Fry it. Actually, you know what would be good? Use the toad in the hole methodology, but with a waffle. Hole in the middle, slap some chicken in there. Chicken and waffle. Not chicken and waffles, but chicken in a waffle. Actually, if that's chicken and basket, that would make sense too, because the waffle looks like a weaved basket. You follow me? Anyone? Anyone? No? It's 8:47 West Coast time, 11:47 out on the East, 4:47 for those watching in the UK. Ben Hooper and Master Jordy tomorrow. for an interview and 5 questions, respectively. Gonna work today on getting more content up for our YouTube, but our latest 5 questions GMS YouTube video is up. It is renowned bachelor JF Downs, who played... Well, actually, Downs, I don't know if you're a bachelor. Renowned JF Downs, who played renowned bachelor Jen Slinger. That's our 5 questions GMS. It's our latest YouTube video. Go to youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. And Downs is also a Patreon subscriber. If you would like to become one yourself, you can. Pretty soon, for those who are celebrating 6 months, now it's been 7 technically, but you're going to get a special subiversary gift. So be on the lookout for that as well. If you just joined the Patreon, be sure to check your email because we sent out some welcome videos too. If you just joined, especially since the GMS anniversary special, you can go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow to learn more. I will also be finalizing with fulfillment today. Again, I repeat today, the GMS anniversary special giveaway. So if you won during the anniversary special, one of our giveaways from Hobotoes, Maintaining Mediocrity, or Mad Artisan, we'll be giving those out later. Chris M.E. said the last subiversary gift was pretty spectacular. I'm happy you liked it. Yeah, I want chicken and waffles now. That sounds good. Only chicken I have in this house is chicken nuggets, and those make pretty good chicken and waffles, but you can throw them on like an Eggo or something, and it's pretty okay. All right, 8:50 now. It's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. If you missed any of the headlines of the day, we strongly invite you to find us on Twitter at WatchGMS. All you have to do is search
#GMSMorningGamingNews.
And you can find all these headlines. Sean gives them to us in the 6 o'clock hour. And speaking of Sean, Sports.Gaming today is playing Kena Bridge of Spirits. And that starts at 9 p.m. Pacific time. It is a launch day edition of GMS Plays. And I think Sean is going to continue that on Tuesday. So it'll be back-to-back days of GMS Plays. Be sure to check it out on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. All right, here are the headlines of the morning from the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Here's your re-news. Phasmophobia has an anniversary update. We learned, in fact, we'll have takeaways that are pretty okay here in a second, chat. I learned, specifically, that apparently Phasmophobia is only a year old. Came out like last September. So the anniversary update adds single-player mode, which Sean then used to mock me and said, hey, Hefty's going to play it by himself. And that answer is no. Jared Moore from IGN had that. Madden 22's much-requested scouting update has been delayed, also according to Jared Moore of IGN. Apparently you can play this game as like a scouting department, which sounds way more fun than playing Madden by itself, but that's delayed. Jackbox Party Pack 8 is out next month, according to Vicky Blake of Eurogamer. Again, video game expert Sean tells us that apparently it rips off some of what is good about phone, Gartic phone or something. Some meme generator game, some GIF generator game. Anyway, long story short, Jackbox Party Pack is still awesome and fun, but this one maybe was uninspired. Also, though, was Gartic phone or whatever inspired by Jackbox? Just saying. Out today, Siege the Day. Not Seize, but Siege the Day for PC. And that was the list. So name of the morning went to Siege the Day out for PC.
#GMS name of the morning.
I can already tell you there's no chance that that'll be a name of the month. But we will have our name of the month giveaway for May coming up soon. More details pretty soon. Well, I'm happy you like it. If you like that name, Nintendo, it's out today for PC. And you can play it. All right, since I'm by myself, I'm going to have Bob help me with a clip of the day. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. What's something you learned from this edition of GMS? Hey, Bob, could you please do clip of the day, please?
Seriously? Can't any of you do anything yourself? Like for real? I just have this tiny box. I never get shown in it anyway. Whatever. Fine, here it is. It's the clip of the day.
It was more about queso.
Toot toot.
Oh, gosh, no, I don't like that kind of gross.
What sort of even more
I don't know.
did you have in mind?
Pour it all over.
Only for Dipper, even more. Pour it all over a sheep and see what happens. Hard to get it out of its wool, though, usually.
I don't know. You could exfoliate with it. Maybe it's a good waxing material.
A good mask?
Yep.
Waxing?
Yeah, like when you remove body hair. Using queso instead of wax.
Oh. Okay.
At least Jelly's with me. Thank you, Jelly.
You're with Hefty for waxing with queso, or that you don't like queso? 'Cause
Please say it's for waxing with queso.
Yeah, Jelly, what did you sign up for?
Jelly's. All right, there you go. Waxing with queso. It's apparently a thing. You too, chat, can wax with queso. You just have to believe. All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? It's been a good run of this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being here, everyone who's hung out with us today. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time for more on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I think I know what I want to do here. Let me look. Trying to get a refresher. I think we'll go with this one. Okay. Billy Thundergun Award today is going to go to Dandy. So congratulations, Dandy Daydreamer. You get our Billy Thundergun Award for today.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
And I had to go and look because I couldn't remember. But yeah, you were talking about dipping string cheese in applesauce, cinnamon applesauce. We got into National String Cheese Day, and Dandy was talking about broccoli. But then also said, I can't even eat queso, but I think it looks gross. However, then said, we got into string cheese, and it was all caps, string cheese, woo! And then it said, the right way to eat string cheese, according to Baby Dandy, was to dip it in a cinnamon applesauce and take bites out of it. Baby Dandy dipped everything in cinnamon applesauce. So, there you go. Nice job. And plus, Dandy came legit in the last hour, too, with the birthday picture. So, thank you. All right, takeaway of the day from KJ, the real stars of GMS. Chat, absolutely. Y'all did great today. I'm very proud of you. Mike's suggesting we're going to raid Gaming Morning Show. No, we're going to send you over to Archie. Archie played the Love Royale yesterday. So we'll go say good morning from GMS and say hi to Archie. And, yeah, it was a lot of fun. My takeaway is now that I need lots of devil's lettuce to try that. I went with my takeaway that was pretty okay. Do not wax with queso. Do not wax with queso. So, there you go. It's a lot of fun. I'm Hefty Goof. Thank you for being here. We will see you again on Tuesday. Ben Hooper, 7:25 a.m. Pacific time. And then Master Jordy will be on at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time to play 5 Questions GMS. Jordy is allegedly streaming tonight. So please watch Jordy as well. To everyone who made it possible, we appreciate you being here. We will see you again on Tuesday. Goodbye. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, GamingMorningShow.tv.